Welcome back to Building Something Major. It's your co-host Brian Majors.
Seven Majors.
Mike Majors.
And if you are watching us on YouTube, do not forget to hit that like button, comment below, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification.
For sure.
And share with a friend.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please share with somebody.
And let's talk about this money and how it's getting depleted by debt. And for those, matter of fact, let me just put this disclaimer. For those who hear me say money and you're not kind of up on the lingo, it's money. I'm just saying money. That's all I'm saying is money. Cash money, dinero.
Whatever you want to call it.
Right. This is the new slang, whatever you want to call it, money. It's the new lingo. Just catch on to it. But
Money might be funny.
Right. Let's talk about how, like, man, debt is a crippling thing. Like, I think still our country in general is like 14 trillion in debt.
Yep.
So, like, it's automatically something that needs to be talked about in every single community because people still fall into this on a main daily basis.
Yeah, on a regular basis, we get, so caught up in looking a certain way and thinking that, okay, if I look like this, that means I got money.
Facts.
So a lot of y'all will do foolish things by taking out unnecessary loans.
Credit cards,
Payday loans,
car notes.
Man, I know, title loans.
Jesus,
man, y'all be risking it all.
I would like to say this too, though. Like, it's honestly, I think it's an easy way out. Now, all debt is not bad, so we don't want to make that known too. And I think we probably should hit on that a little bit further in the episode, but debt is easier to obtain than it is to cash. Can you think about it? You got to go work 40 hours for most folks. If you don't have anything to sell, you got to go work 40 hours to get some cash in your pocket. Whereas if you could show 2 pay stubs, proof of income, you can go get you a payday loan today.
Right. With 159% interest.
Yeah.
And they gonna look at you like, yeah, we got you. 5 racks right here.
Yeah, they get back is crazy.
Right. Yeah, so, I mean, my thing is, so what do you think is the main aspect that brings people to that? Do you think it's either like, oh, I want to, not save up my money for certain things and just use a credit card for it or get a loan for it, or is like the psychology of like, oh, like I'm trying to get this together like now, like I need it now rather than.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think it's the psychology of I need it now. A lot of people, and then I like to say too, like a lot of people don't understand the impact of debt. Like when you have somebody that is, I hate to say it like this, but financially illiterate or doesn't know about money, when you have the opportunity to get into some debt, it's some money that you have to pay back later. You don't have to pay it back right now.
True.
It's very appealing to a consumer when you have a consumer mindset. So I can speak to it myself. Like, I've paid off all my credit cards before, but I've also gotten back into credit card debt.
Right.
So, and it's more so of, I want to go on this trip, or I want to go, I want to get this outfit now. I want these J's now.
Right.
Instead of, maybe I should just wait 6 more months. Maybe I really don't need this suit that I like
right now.
Buy. And I think that's the big issue is most folks want it now and want everything is just like what we were talking about on a couple episodes back. We want our food now instead of getting in the kitchen and cooking it.
Yeah, they want
to treat the money the same way.
Everything right now. They want the convenience of seeing it and accessing it immediately because it's like, and let's just take shoes for instance. Like, say, Jordans come out every month. He beating y'all over the head.
Really, every other week, for real.
For real. Same colorways, just re-releases, and he playing on people like, use myself for example, who wanted them as a kid and couldn't have them. So people is like going into debt trying to get stuff that they know that they can't afford.
Exactly.
So they just like, I'm gonna get this money, I'm gonna get this loan today, and then
I'm gonna pay
it off, but I'm gonna go get what I need or what I want right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'll pay that back later, and then life happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
I was about to say, and I think the main thing, the reason why people do that is like a lack of budgeting. Because if you think about it, like, you can still get all this stuff. It's just you have to budget for it. Like, if you have to know what your your diehard monthly expenses are each month, and if you could squeeze that expense in there. Because if you can't squeeze that expense in there, then you're automatically going to have to cut back on something, or you're going to have to risk not paying something else to get that if you're going to use cash. And most people don't want to do that, so they get credit cards or they get a loan. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I told y'all this before, but like, I give myself an allowance. I give an amount. I give myself $200 a month
to do something for you.
Yeah.
So realistically, if I budget to get what I want, I could save up 5 months of that allowance and get a big purchase instead of just, let me put it on this credit card real quick and swipe it. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
It's a hard line to fight on, but once you get to that place of, okay, this comes with interest, whereas this cash, if I buy this straight out,
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah,
it's yours.
Yeah,
the money already gone. And that's why remember I was telling in a previous episode about how, like, even when I'm traveling, like, I only use cash. I don't use debit cards because I need to control how much I'm spending. You can't spend more than you actually have in cash. And I think that's where the main problem comes from. A lot of people use loans, use credit cards to spend the money that they don't have just for a temporary fix. And that just becomes a cycle. Like, it becomes an extreme habit of people. And it makes it to where now you $10,000, $20,000 in debt, and you don't know where it came from because it's all in your closet, or it's all, you don't got all these videos on Instagram from all these trips, and that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all trip bandits. Y'all be taking trips, coming back. Man, look, I done seen people take trips, come back, lights cut off,
broke.
Ain't got nothing going on.
Exactly.
You know, and don't get it twisted. I done been in places to where I haven't had money and I've had to use credit cards or loans to get by.
Yeah.
But not to get something that I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just crazy. And I think a lot of people, they just gotta, the main thing is y'all really gotta delete y'all ego.
Facts.
Y'all gotta let y'all ego go, because that's what's making you want it now. You want to have it right now. Everything right now. It's your ego getting in the way.
Yeah, and I think a lot, when we talk about social media,
it's pressuring you.
Yeah, social media sells you that too, because it's showing you everything that you want. You visit one website on your phone, and you go back to your social media, and that's what's coming down the feed. Yeah,
and let me tell you something. I've seen people who will look like they live in a certain lifestyle, and y'all will see all these nice pictures, nice cars and stuff like that. Y'all don't see these people where they eating ramen noodles every day.
Right. Barely eating.
They've not eaten.
And it's like sad, because it's like, why is society now to where we doing stuff for the gram or doing stuff just for like attention, but not really living in real life? Like, my real life is like amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like, I feel like I hold back a lot of stuff on social media because, like, I don't want y'all thinking like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying?
For me, I like to keep it personal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not for social media.
For me, it's sacred.
Yeah, it's sacred. Like,
so it's like it's almost like, and not to cut you off, Mike. I know you got something waiting, but I gotta get this out. It's really, you know how in high school they used to tell you peer pressure from your peers. This is literally virtual peer pressure.
Exactly.
Y'all looking at people that you know, people that you aspire to be, and you looking at their life and you comparing it to yours.
Exactly.
And it really ain't like that, y'all.
Right. And comparison is deep for joy.
Yeah, I was about to say, definitely comparison is deep for joy. And I'm just saying, think about something that Mom always tells us. Like, everybody don't need to know what you have.
Exactly.
Man,
exactly.
That's how you end up, people getting hurt, people getting robbed, and you be like, I don't understand why they would do that. Such a good person. I mean, look what he doing.
Right.
He's showing everybody everything he got.
Or even, you know, on a spiritual aspect, people that you see, like, because a lot of people, and whoever is watching this, even if you're not spiritual, I understand, it doesn't matter. But, like, a lot of people don't understand, like, the spiritual aspect of, you can have all this stuff and you showing it off, and you're not really trying to show it off, but you showing just your actual life. and then people start preying on your downfall, and now you got random stuff happening in your life that you're like, okay, where is this coming from? I know I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah, but like everybody don't look at it from a love
that's what
aspect.
I'm saying. Like
some people be hating on you. They be like, why he got this and I don't?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like now, like you got random stuff happening, but the main thing is though, like you need to focus on really just living your real life. Like I said, like social media should not run you. Like you need to run your own social media. Like show what you want to show, but at the same time keep stuff private because nobody needs to know what you drive. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nobody needs to know. You don't want to be easy to find.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And my thing is like a lot of y'all give away so much, it ain't hard to find you.
Facts.
And you don't want the wrong people to get the right idea about you.
Right.
So it's just like keep your what's sacred to you sacred.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it private. Like you're not gonna see me posting a lot about my kids because
that's private.
It's private.
Yeah.
And there's people in this world. You got predators out here, man. No, I got kids. I love my kids. They have a lot of nice stuff, but you won't see me posting it.
You don't have to see them. Like,
yeah, you don't have to see them.
If you family and you want to see my child,
pull up.
Come see us.
Come see us. Pull up. You ain't gonna see me like, oh, look at my son's doing this and my daughter's doing that and I'm doing this. This is how we living. And some of y'all can get that gratification. It's cool.
Right.
But I'm just telling you, be safe about it.
Yeah. And
now, let's flip the corner real quick, though, because we talked about the bad side of that. Let's talk about the good side of that. And I'll go back to our former president, Donald Trump.
Uncle Donnie.
A small loan of $1 million to help me get to where I'm at today. So let's talk about some positive aspect of that. Because there are benefits to utilizing debt.
Yeah. For the average consumer, yes, there's ways that you can do that. I mean, most of the times, like, it's not good to get in debt, but there's the ways you can use debt when it comes to getting a mortgage and, like, having a house. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you need to get debt. But the main thing about that, though, even if the good debt that you have to be able to afford it.
Yeah.
So, like, that's where it all comes from, where it stems from. But good debt, such as, like, a mortgage for your house, you're building generational wealth because soon enough, before you pass away, the house is going to be taken care of.
Yeah.
And then even just like if for people that are business owners, they utilize debt to make money. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, they're getting write-offs from it, from the expenses of interest and stuff like that. And then, there's certain things when it comes to a business owner that you can help your business grow. Like if I can get $1 million and I can go make 10, like why would I not do that?
Off of that million.
Yeah,
because
like why would I not do that?
Especially if you have the good traffic flowing in behind it, like.
Yeah, but and it's all even on top of that with strategizing, like having the right strategy for the debt that you're using. Like just try not to have a consumer mindset about it. Like what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think about it too. Like let's say for these folks that have been successful in business, but now they want to get to a brick and mortar, but they don't have the capital up front. You could take out a business loan to go ahead and get that brick and mortar. You know that you have a customer base. You have a strong customer base through years and years of
building it up.
Yeah, building that, and you can go ahead and get that brick and mortar, take out a loan to where the interest rate gonna be lower. You don't have to come out of pocket, and you know that the funding from your business will cover those loans.
Facts.
Yeah, and see, for me, and this is a lovely analogy that I love to use that I recently implemented into my own strategies, and you guys can use it at home too, and y'all can feel free to use it too. We haven't even talked about this, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop it. Controlling your own monopoly board.
Facts.
So if you look at life from that aspect, this is how the higher ups look at us. We are all on a board. We make certain moves to get to where we need to. These are the things we want. How far are you moving on your board?
Facts.
And y'all can put this on your vision board, and hopefully we can provide a visual for you where we can show y'all a template. I'll get in the lab because y'all know I do my digital thing.
Right.
To where we can to show y'all what your own monopoly board looks like, how you can make the moves, where your money's at, and everything else that you can have surrounding that. So you are making those moves to where you do have good debt. You can see your good debt working for you,
right.
And you can just keep moving your pieces, build something major, keep moving your pieces, build something more major, keep moving your pieces. Then when you get back to home, calculate, add it up, go again.
Exactly.
And you rolling that dice in life is taking a chance. Boom.
Because even on top of that, bro, if you think about it, just the game Monopoly in general, the people that win the Monopoly and the people that win in life Monopoly is truly the people that control the assets. Mm-hmm. So you buying this land or buying this house on this street, every time somebody get on it, they got to pay you.
Good debt.
That's good debt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you buy, and if they don't pay their tax, go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Like, so
all those consequences are the same,
right? And it's actual real life. So like, you really have to like look at life in that aspect. That's
check your Monopoly board,
right? See
if it's working out. A lot of y'all playing Monopoly Go right now, and if you implement that in your real life and actually look at your life compared to what you can have and what you should have, and if you make these moves, this is where it could lead you.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, man, that's probably gonna be the best thing going that you got from building something major coming in the year 2024.
Facts.
I'm thinking too, like, man, for let's say for the average consumer who has credit card debt, because let's be real, when you're trying to work in the world of financing things, you have to have a decent credit score.
Fact.
So having a credit card or maybe a cell phone that you purchased that's on credit, making those monthly payments, or you charge something and you pay it off in a timely manner, helps build up your credit. So when you do need to show that you know how to manage your assets and you know how to manage your credit, you can go and get loans for businesses or loans for things that you need. Is a lot of people don't realize that you might not be able to get a mortgage because you don't have a credit history.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
it'll hurt you because you ain't never established any good debt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not a proponent of like extreme credit card debt. I'm definitely not a proponent of that. But I am a proponent of utilizing the tools that you have to be able to get you to where you want to be at.
Yeah, that is true, man. Now, me, on the other hand, you know, I've had debt issues before, just in the prior, just coming out of college. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you come out of college, you really don't understand. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, I went to school, boom. I got an accounting degree. I know about that. I know how to manage it. But at the same time, like, no one tells you, like, okay, here is the real aspects of debt. Like, this is due every this day. You know, I never had a problem making payments. Interest rates, I hate them. Yeah. So like, but like that's the main thing. Like, I'm like, after getting into it and after getting like my first credit card, I'm like, bro, like, why in the world am I doing this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're not teaching you how to control it.
Yeah, they don't teach you. They teach you like the aspects of it, like stay away from it, or just utilize it for certain needs, but they never teach you the levels that you need to stay under. Never teach you need to stay under 30%. You need to make sure it's paid on time or paid extra, so you don't have to, so you can avoid the interest on it.
And if you do have credit cards, guys, I'm go ahead and tell you, don't think that the due date is the day that you pay. You always pay three days ahead if you're going to be that close.
Facts.
Pay something 15 days later.
Yeah.
To help build your credit as well.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, or you could just do this. Don't just stay away from it.
Yeah,
that's what I advise you.
Yeah, if you already built your credit, you have a decent credit score. It's more so you need to start obtaining assets to build your wealth in life.
Yeah.
And for those that do struggle with debt, like Tevin stated, get a budget, get you a financial counselor, a debt counselor, somebody that can help you get out of those things.
Right.
Because we're not all born with a silver spoon feeding us to how to manage money.
Yeah.
So learning how to manage money and manage your debt is always going to be beneficial for you in life.
And even if you're somebody who doesn't want big things, you just want to live a normal life, you can do that too. You don't have to, just everything be about investments and sending your money here and sending your money there. But actually knowing how to manage your debt is very important. Yeah. So that way that it does keep you in that stable, safe haven of where you at. If you do decide that
you're okay with being comfortable.
I'm okay with just the normal life. I'm cool with that. I like going to work. I like coming home. I don't really do trips. As long as I got this, and this, I'm good. Yep. That is perfectly fine. We're not trying to tell y'all that y'all got to be this
guru.
Yeah, this guru to be dropping gems and just
making millions.
That ain't for everybody, you know.
But for those who,
I mean, hey, our goal is to get there.
Right.
But, you know, for the average Joe, or you know what I'm saying, plain Jane,
yeah,
you can do that too. You'll be okay.
Yeah, my thing is you gotta put your value in what you truly value.
Yeah.
Like you gotta really put, if any kind of money, you put it into what you value. If you value your family, you value family time, only that, and like just want to just make sure everything is straight with your family.
Yeah.
Put your money into that. Put your time into that. Don't try to be out here spending cash or getting into debt trying to achieve other things. Just focus on what you truly value, because that's what's going to help you win in life in the long term. Because it's people, like we say, man, it's people that make $15 an hour that are the happiest people in the world.
Yeah.
Like that, they got a roof over their head, they got food, man, they got their family they kick it with, they got friends, bro. They are extremely content, extremely happy with life. Like, you know what I'm saying? But don't try to put if you're in that situation, don't try to. If you are somebody that is wanting more, but you're in that current situation, don't use debt to get to that.
Yeah.
Use your mind, use your brain, use your hustle, use your spirit, use your relationships to get to where you want to be. Don't move towards debt.
Yeah. Like, stop taking the easy way out.
Yeah, don't take the easy way.
Because the easy way out is not gonna get you anywhere, and that's with anything in life.
Especially if you ain't got a plan.
Yeah, if you ain't got no plan, you're gonna be hurt.
Facts. No cap.
So, guys, you basically just want to make sure that you're paying attention to what you got going in, what you got going out. Mm-hmm. If you're going to be establishing debt, make sure it's the right kind of debt.
Make sure it's healthy. Yeah.
Make sure it's healthy. Just like take care of everybody, make sure your finances are healthy. Yeah. You know.
And I'm about to say, there's one last thing before we go, man. Just make sure that you are putting something to the side. Like, I'm a huge advocate for holding yourself accountable to putting money to the side so you don't have to get in these situations, because that's all it is a lack of planning and a lack of financial planning.
And I'm learning that too, y'all. Yeah. Don't ever think that we just got it all together. We're students of the game that we giving you.
Facts. I'm about to say we've either going through it, went through it, or passed it. Yeah. So like, just continuously put yourself in a situation to where you can build something major and build yourself up to be financially literate, healthy in the mind, healthy with your body, and just continuously to try to grow within your finances.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah.
Well, that's wrapping it up for this episode. We want to thank you guys for tuning in to Building Something Major. Like we said before, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification.
Share it with a friend.
We'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.